Happy birthday
Day
to you. Woo! Yay!
Whee!
Welcome back to Schitt's Creek.
Nice.
Yeah, we've got a very special birthday boy on with us today. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Whose
Whose birthday is it?
Whose birthday is it?
Whose
Tell
birthday
me.
is it?
It's Celery's.
Yay!
You mean this guy?
He's turning 103 years
Yay,
old.
Celery!
Oh,
I'm
he doesn't
gonna-
look a day over 94.
I'm gonna play him a little birthday song.
Aging gracefully.
Hey, little
I'm gonna
birthday.
play him a little birthday song. Here we go.
Okay.
Greetings from Internet U.S.A.
You hear that?
What?
Were you playing something?
It didn't play? What do you mean you couldn't hear that?
No. I mean, I saw Colin was. I saw Wizard of Loneliness was playing something.
Was I?
It looked
I
like you were
wasn't
playing a little hand ocarina.
Oh.
that
I mean, you heard the intro, though, right?
That
You
was
heard-
me burping into my hand.
Oh,
You just looked like I was cold. Ooh.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna beatbox.
Yeah. Y'all heard this one?
So welcome to Celery's birthday party invitation or in celebration.
is that? Wait, no.
The birthday invitational.
That's not the name of the Pokemon. What is it again?
Celery.
It's not.
Yeah, that's celery.
Celery.
It's celery.
Yeah.
It's celery.
Celery's head
Celery.
looks like
Celebi. Fuck.
It's
me.
celery.
Huh.
it looks like those alien heads. You know, John, from like the '90s, where that like rave kind of alien head and the smiley face kind of.
Oh.
You know, like they used to make erasers in the shapes and stuff. Celebi's head looks like the alien.
Well,
head
yeah.
from those.
You mean celery?
Celery's head, yeah.
Okay.
Celery. You ever have celery? A little bit of peanut butter.
What is wrong? What?
Peanut butter.
So you ever put a stalk of celery in some red water and then it just turns
It
red?
becomes red. Little peanut butter and cram
What?
cheddars.
What?
Science
heard him.
class.
You heard him.
First or second grade, it's like, cool, wow, celery's red.
Is this
Hey.
Common Core
No,
or
you
whatever?
split it and then it would
Oh,
go.
yeah.
This is
This is Jersey knowledge. They're like-
truly, it is. It
JK.
truly is.
Celebration. Welcome to the Greetings from Internet USA. We're coming to you live from Otakon, USA. Kind of a funny
Yes.
thing we're doing.
What
Colin.
even is that?
That's where Colin's coming from today.
That's why the picture for this episode
This-
is a picture of Otacon.
My favorite character.
And why did you choose to
My
come?
favorite
Why-
game.
Why
Why
did you
did
choose to live? Why did you choose? why
I
did
played the first like half hour of Metal Gear. I don't know which one. And I
Okay.
remember he liked anime and he pissed
Oh, he
himself.
does.
That's it.
When does he piss
I was
himself?
like, oh
He
yeah.
gets scared
He gets
Of what?
of Metal
Oh yeah,
Gear.
no, wait, he doesn't piss. 'cause he's-
literally I just remember he
pee.
pisses himself. In the GameCube version he has a Yoshi doll. That's
Yay.
different.
Oh,
And
worth it.
and he likes anime, that's all I know.
Double
Metal
gay.
Gear.
Oh, and I know there's a character named Psycho Mantis.
Hmm.
Psycho Mantis.
And he knew I was playing actually I guess I got to Psycho Mantis. I don't remember anything about it though.
And where's Celery from then? Is he from Metal Gear?
Yeah.
Have you ever Celery? A little bit of buena water there.
Yeah.
Where's
like,
where's the funny girl from? Is she from Metal Gear?
She's from.
Am I from Metal Gear?
She's from the Alphabet.
girl?
I think you are Metal Gear.
She works at Alphabet.
Oh man.
Nice. I like that. That's funny. You know, Alphabet Incorporated, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a funny story about that.
Mm-hmm.
About
so-
the alphabet?
About the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right?
Mm-hmm.
As they do.
Yeah. So, so to recap, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Mhm.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X.
Wait for it.
Y, and Z.
Why?
That
H I J
part
K
gets
L M
me
A O.
every time.
H I J K L M A O P.
Mm.
Now, there's people who can say that backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
Z, Y, X, W.
X.
Yeah, no, but none of us can say because there's people who know it like that, and it's like, what have you got to prove? You know what I'm
We're
saying?
here today to talk about things that have inspired us. That's where that is the only thing we should be talking about.
Yeah. I
Like
don't
the
want to hear
alphabet.
anyone use the alphabet
And
at
so
all.
we're gonna talk
The
about.
alphabet. Wait, are we saying that the alphabet has not inspired all of us at some point
No.
of our lives?
I can't write anything
Yeah,
I
without
think
it.
outside the box. I use.
Mine.
I
I,
will-
start with a number in my name, so no.
Mhm.
I mean,
I'm a Sanskrit fellow myself.
Didn't you just write an entire book?
Yeah.
Didn't you just get
Yeah, talk about your
okay from
book,
a
Colin.
random house? You know.
I was
Can you
genuinely
show the
wondering.
cover? Can you show the cover of it?
How?
I don't know.
See, if it was my
Can you show
show,
the
if it was
cover?
my show, I'd be able to show the cover.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Well,
have
you
the.
would
I
instead.
don't have the pub. I
but
haven't
if-
gotten a publisher's copy yet. That was a mock.
Well, I could, but we have this stupid format.
I know, but just drag a window and grab.
Oh
pull up a chair.
yeah.
Drag it.
Yeah. I can't really talk too much about the book though.
But
Really?
but it's
Yeah.
true. It's true. This is it. This is
Is this a real book?
again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why everyone.
For those of you that don't know, I also write as well as I'm an English teacher by trade,
Trade.
so it would make sense that I also know how to write.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Right.
The alphabet. See,
Of course
it
the
does
book is-
wonders.
Of course, the book is real.
All right, I wrote the book using the alphabet. I'll give the alphabet that
And what
useful at
What
times.
inspired you to make the alphabet?
To be honest, I had the idea for the cover in mind, and the book kind of came after that.
What's the book about?
That I
Right.
can't talk about very
Yeah.
much.
Really?
Mhm.
Hey,
Wow, but it's
but-
called corporate clowning.
Yes, with an apostrophe N. Clownin. Corporate clownin.
I'm
Corporate.
sure
What do you
it's
think it
full
is?
of-
It's
I-
probably close to what you think it is.
Yeah, I think it's pretty direct. It's pretty
What,
intended
goofing off
direct.
at work?
I'm imagining a like a funny version of American Psycho.
There you go. A funny version of American Pie. That dour
Yeah.
Oh God!
story.
A
That
funny-
American Tale.
Well, I want to talk about the number one thing that probably inspired us this past week. Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur's
wow.
dead.
I didn't watch it, so go ahead.
I watched it. Anybody
You
else
never
watch
watched
it?
Arthur? Oh, I watched it.
I watched the show, but
Watched
not
the
the
last
ending.
episode?
I did not watch. Oh, I watched that. Whatever was on Twitter, but like I haven't watched it.
You
since,
watched pictures on Twitter, you say?
Like, whatever clip
So-
it was.
Yeah, the
Oh,
clip of the ending.
I want to just backpedal a second.
Okay.
Oh, I watched it.
Mhm.
Well, I watched whatever was on Twitter. Well, I watched a clip of it.
That was what was on Twitter. What
You
was
basically
Man.
saw the whole series then.
Yeah.
What I watched this series as a kid. I mean, like,
What did you?
What's the
find
main
out?
character's name?
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
30 seconds on the
Know-it-all.
clock.
Don't say
Arthur.
Garther.
Garth.
Jackie Chan.
What was his favorite thing to eat with a jelly sandwich?
Yeah. And don't say
Peanut
Garther.
butter.
Don't say buena butter.
What is wrong?
Nobody knows.
What's your guys' favorite episode of Arthur?
Well,
Um,
I just wanted
sex
to
scene.
say, ever since they changed the animation style, and I understood why,
Oh, I know.
it just it.
Was it in 3D now or something?
No, I mean,
Yeah, it
you
went
can
from,
you can
like-
tell the original was like 2D hand animated. Now it looks like Flash animation, which isn't a bad thing, but it looks like Flash animation derogatory. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks.
Yeah, Mark Brown cheaped out.
See, good, like kind of Flash style animation. Watch the Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. That is some great
God.
modern
Oh, I know.
Flash style animation. Yeah, great
You're
animation.
always-
I could talk all day about cartoons.
We watched.
Play the
Toon
clip
Pill.
of Donald Duck.
We watched a thing on Netflix that was like an interactive cartoon, and I was like, man, maybe Disco should be here for this. But then we found out it's just like a quiz. Like they're like, while the cat is doing something to the other guy, it'll just ask questions that are like joke quiz, and if you get them wrong, then the thing won't succeed, and then he dies and goes to heaven.
So what you're saying is
it's
we can
weird.
play
This was
video
on
games.
It's
TV?
not like we thought it would be like an adventure game where they like let you choose, and it was
Yeah.
like it was Tom and Jerry Looney Tunes type of like
type
that
beat.
type beat.
It was a
And
Looney Tunes
it was a
type
Looney
beat.
Tunes.
Out that you can fucking play Minecraft story mode on fucking.
Yeah, we thought it'd be
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was not good.
but it wasn't.
And
Oh.
the guy, Samir was like, "I'm trying to do an experiment tonight," and he boots it up, and then the first one is just like blank and ice cream, and it was just like cake or
Buddha bought it.
socks, and I was like, and then if you got it
Sock,
wrong,
man.
then yeah, the cat would die and go to heaven. He'd be like, "Good thing I've got 9 lives." That would show him dying a bunch of times, and then he's like,
See,
"Oh."
That's
you
where
never-
technology. We all dreamed of days when we could play a game like that. When
Yeah,
we
you
were
know-
kids.
Yeah, people should learn. We don't play games on Netflix. You watch games on Netflix. That fucking Cuphead show. I want to watch that show. That looks fun.
Yeah, too bad.
I kind of.
Do you ever see a game coming out and you're like, I don't want to play this. I just want to watch. I
Yeah.
think I could watch someone play that.
Yeah, I just
Yes.
look up a long play, and you know what? I just sit back and watch.
Yeah.
I-
no,
Remember Let's Plays?
Oh, God.
remember Let's Play?
Mhm.
I recently
Anyway,
started.
Arthur died, so
He died.
he didn't. He didn't die at the end. He didn't.
I thought. Well, I thought he just turned into what was it? A YouTuber,
He looks
what
like a peanut
actually
butter
happens?
gamer.
peanut butter gamer.
What
Yeah, that's
actually
right.
happens? Like, what does he do?
He writes a book.
Yeah,
Really?
and the book
graphic
starts at the
novel.
beginning of the series, so it goes like full circle.
Wow.
Mhm.
You know? Oh, someone didn't watch the clip on Twitter.
I didn't watch any of it. So
someone- John did.
I saw he's gonna backpedal to. I saw a thumbnail of a clip on Twitter. And
I
heard
decided
about it.
not to look.
Chapter
I heard-
15,
I
the day
heard
I
about a clip.
Chapter 15, the day I punched the shit out of DW.
I was about to say, don't
Oh, yeah.
touch it. DW.
Remember when she touched his model plane?
Yeah.
Man,
Yes.
I told you not to touch it.
you
Son of a
dirty
fucking Evangelion
bitch! I'm
edit.
gonna get you. Smacked her around. That was the best episode. Yeah, that was the best episode. I
So
think.
they've been are the voice actors the same?
Well,
no, some of them changed.
Some of them changed, but a lot of them stayed. Like Muffy.
oh,
she
who could
was-
forget?
What did you ask me about Muffy?
Mm.
Oh my. Every
And-
You only asked about one character when I told you about this earlier. You're like, is Muffy a lesbian?
Well, I don't
That's
know.
all you wanted
said
to know.
Binky was
You didn't ask
gay.
about it.
Well, DW's a cop, and that explains it.
Yeah, I said DW's gonna fucking kill someone.
Why would they have two characters come out like that?
Because it's a show. I don't know. Did someone come out as? Never mind. I don't want to make a joke like that.
It's not a joke. It's in the show.
Wait, is this just at the end of the series that they came out as this or whatever, or
Yeah,
is this
Binky
during
does.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
can
I-
date
I-
Binky now, John.
No, it's still
Yeah,
these are all
he's
these
a
all-
dateable character. He's a romanceable now.
Oh
Yeah.
god! Oh no!
Yeah.
Commander Shepard.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah,
is
they-
Binky.
they
Comes
do-
out at he comes out at the Sugar Bowl.
They do change Arthur's
Sugar
voice actor so he stays like a kid. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
No.
like the first voice actor, they they
Actually,
replaced
cast a
him
kid.
because they were
Hmm.
they replaced him because he was hitting puberty and his voice didn't sound like he was 8 years old anymore. Because
Yeah.
Arthur is canonically 8, and I'm canonically
eating.
canon.
Nobody talk for the next.
So
50.
Daft Punk, right? You know, it's funny how
Hey,
Arthur.
what was
Arthur
bigger
Sack-
news this year? What was bigger news bigger news this week? Was it Daft Punk or Arthur? What do you think?
One cannot exist.
Well, one happened
Yeah,
for one
Daft
day.
Punk can't exist without Arthur. So
One happened for one day for like 4 hours,
Uh-huh.
and the other one happened all week.
which one happened all week? I can't
Arthur.
tell.
Dawn
Which
to
one
two.
Arthur, right?
Arthur lasted longer than Daft Punk because Daft Punk let everybody down.
So
Not really. The expectations were infinitely too high to meet.
yeah.
Did you guys
Whereas Arthur was like a surprise, like, oh yeah,
Everybody
that's
was like,
still
I didn't know
around.
it was
Oh,
still
it's
on.
ending. Yeah, I can't believe
I
it's still
knew.
on, and I can watch it.
My cousin watched it for the longest time.
I must have missed what happened with Daft Punk. 'Cause I know they like
Oh,
had a string-
So that's
that
crazy.
is-
So Arthur, Arthur,
Arthur?
outdid the Daft Punk news.
So what happened was Homework turned 25 years old, right? Their 1997 album.
Yeah.
Boo.
And it's been about a year since they broke up.
It was
And,
the
you
year
know,
to the day.
It's Tuesday, right? 2/22/22. So on that day, decided to update their socials, update their profile picture, and stream their a live 1997 live performance, which was previously available less than 10 minutes at a shitty quality. They premiered the whole thing online, and it was great. I hosted a little watch party in my Discord, and you know what? Before that, I've only heard Alive 2007, but now, well, I suppose it doesn't really count as Alive 97 because it's like so different from the original Alive 97.
Oh yeah.
But it was great. I don't know if you guys caught the live stream.
I watched the whole thing.
I caught it.
97 is okay. It's a good mix, but man, 2007 is so much better.
Interesting.
So much better. Like, unworldly better, I think.
You know,
They're
I bought a
unmasked.
copy.
Go ahead,
I
John.
bought
Yeah.
a copy of it on vinyl, 2007, and it came with two of the B discs. So I basically had whatever's on side C and D twice, and
Whoa,
I was
why?
really bummed out because, yeah.
Oh, and they released the 25th anniversary version of this.
Are any of those
Homework.
tracks new? Those remixes?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
right.
on streaming services for the first time.
But yeah, but just
That's
like
the
in
new part.
general.
But are they new?
Are they new?
I don't think they made any new remixes.
I'm gonna listen to it regardless.
Boo. So
See,
again,
here's the-
Arthur new Daft Punk old stuff
Old.
again.
I
Man.
thought it was funny. I don't know.
Jeez.
Twitter was weird that day because people were acting like they were like Daft Punk's my thing.
What?
And that's the aura I got from a lot of people. Were just like, bro, I cannot wait for Daft Punk stuff. Check out this. I know this song. I'm like, everyone is watching this.
Here's my thing. I think expectations were way too high when people were speculating, oh, what's going to happen? Are they going to drop a new album? Are they going to go on tour?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I mean, I was personally happy with Random Access Memories being their final goodbye. So any bonus content from there on out, I'm happy with. So you know what?
I saw.
Cool.
Wow, you're such a
Yeah,
you're
you're
such
a
an
loser.
apologist. You're a simp.
Wow.
Disco
What do you
apologist.
they open a Twitch and they play Fortnite. Everyone
I
happy
expect
now.
I would've been way
nothing,
better.
and I was still disappointed.
That would be sick.
That would have been so funny if they
French Fortnite, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're talking through their helmets.
Get your chug jug going
on. Yeah.
Get your chug I've got the chug jug. I fucking hate builders.
Ooh, that kill was music to my ears.
Oh, I don't know how to do the accent very well. Oh, Cotton, where did it come from? Where did it go? Cotton Eye Joe, I am Daft Punk. Peanut butter.
Hello, I am Daft Punk.
Hello, we
Hey,
are French people.
Listen, there's so many ways we could compare, but Crazy Frog came out with a new song this year. Daft
What?
Punk did not.
Bing,
So,
bing.
Wait,
Crazy
Crazy
Frog.
Frog dropped a song?
Yeah.
He dropped a new album, didn't he?
And the Queen
The
is going to
album.
drop dead soon?
Wow.
Hell
Are
yeah.
we gonna do another moment of silence for her?
Yeah, we should.
Please get her to just let her go.
Let her go to town on me.
Go to town.
Daft and Dan Mason released a new album to signify the start of the war.
Nice.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
she's
dude.
lived through 2 world wars. you
He
know.
wanted to let me. He wanted me to let you know that dropping his album at the same time that all this shit went down was on purpose.
Dan
Him and
Dan
Putin
was-
on the phone.
Dan was like, shit, this is terrible timing. I'm dropping an EP on the day
I know.
Russia invades Ukraine. But like it actually turned like looking at the responses, it turned out for the better. Because like you know,
Everybody was
musicians-
on the internet already.
I mean, musicians are doing what they do best, you know, providing respite from, you know, crazy times, you know what I'm saying? With a
I
mall
just
stop
I
EP.
can't make it through another day during this crisis until I see some celebrities singing.
Yeah.
I gotta see them sing.
I do love it.
I
Like,
gotta see them sing.
people, just what I needed right now. Yeah, thank
I
you,
need John
United
Lennon's
States citizen.
Imagine sung again.
We should all sing Imagine right now.
All right.
Happy
Different
birthday.
day to you.
There we go. The world was healed by that.
Hey, you know.
I do love. This is exactly how I didn't write shit down the episode.
No,
Hey, guys,
because
you guys see
What
sing-
celebrity
singing
do you think, if they sang a song, actually would do that would cause something to happen? Like and everybody'd be like, "Oh shit, they're singing, they're singing." What celebrity? What do you think? William Hung.
Oh, sing like a bee.
Yeah, William Hung. Oh man. He'll be
Ariana
like, he's
Grande.
alive.
Yeah, what if Ariana Grande sang something?
Does she sing?
You
I
think
don't know.
that's the person?
3D
think-
Blast featuring Ariana Grande.
I think it'd have to be like a celebrity, like not a singing celebrity. I mean, I
I
guess
think
she was
Welcome
Joe
back
Biden
to
can
Singing
sing.
Celebrity.
singing celebrity.
I think-
Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh my god!
I think if Daft Punk sang, they'd be like, "Work it, Fortnite building, chug
Chug,
jug."
chug.
Yeah, I don't know any other things from Fortnite.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
That's pretty good.
No
Yeah.
bell before us. Above us only sky.
He looked at the lyrics.
That's it. That's what we
Okay,
need to
you
heal.
you
We need
recite the
this to
lyrics,
heal.
fuckface. Go ahead, sing it. Sing
no one
Imagine.
actually knows this song.
all the people. I don't know.
Yeah,
And there
that's
it
one
is.
line.
That's one line.
You
All
caused
you
the
need.
woman
Walking the
behind you to
lyrics.
die.
See, I've been telling everybody the viewers love beef, and today it's me and Disco.
Mm.
He didn't.
Mm.
He's not bringing it tonight.
No.
No.
I
I
don't
don't
think
need to.
anybody's bringing it tonight.
Who knows the lyrics to that song though?
What's-
Do any of you know
Do you
the
think?
lyrics
Do you
to that
think
song?
John Lennon still knows? Do you think
Yeah.
he recited from memory?
Now
Do you
imagine
think
all
if
the,
we got him on the show?
Imagine all the
Uh-huh,
people who
uh-huh.
know the lyrics.
Okay.
Imagine.
Recite the lyrics to Daft Punk's "Around the World" right now if you're a true Daft Punk fan.
Around the world.
Ooh, I know this one.
Oh,
That was
Jackie Chan.
That was another one where like that song came on and people were just like, "Around the world, yes!" I'm like,
I know this one.
they had one album out at the time. Of course they're gonna play it around the world. That also like
Was that show before the album came out or after the album came
after
out?
the
was
first album.
97. It was before Discovery.
And they
came
played
Yeah.
like they played like a
For
beta
sure.
version of Short Circuit, which
Mhm.
came out like years
That
later,
year.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Years.
No, it came out in 2001. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the first
Well, I
time ever around the world.
Apparently they were holding they hold on to songs. They were holding on to like Short Circuit since like 1998, 1999. They were holding on to Get Lucky. They had like a version of Get Lucky in like 2008 or 2009, which is
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah,
Like
should have
the
held on to it
legend-
longer.
Yeah.
The Legend of the-
Of my
they should have dropped it
penis.
now, so it's like we have new music now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How could they be so foolish to give it
they're
away
so-
like that?
They're so selfish. There's two of them. You
We
know
don't
what?
still
You could
settle
be
for
double.
No. They
Dou-
could have released half of it back in 20 whatever 12 14
13.
when's that 13
13.
and then
Yeah.
and on the 9-year anniversary release the second half. Why don't
9-year
people do
anniversary.
that? They release one half of a song then and then the other half now. Why
It's
don't
like Sonic and Knuckles.
Well, I mean, they do that
Yeah.
on iTunes with those like 30-second
at
previews.
the, 9 years later half of his Daft Punk helmet slides back and then he plugs it.
it's like a lock-on cartridge.
It's got the
Yo.
lock-on technology.
Oh
Yeah. Megadeth did that. Yeah. Why don't any good bands do it? Is what I mean to say.
Hey, speaking of Megadeth, is that Liquid Death you're drinking right there?
Yeah.
What
it's not
is
that
that?
great. Berry flavor.
Oh, is it
They screwed it up.
Berry flavored?
Barry
Is that an
Manilow.
IPA?
Barry Manilow flavored. No, it's just water. You
Just
fucking
water,
idiot.
but the
you
berry
fucking
flavor.
idiot.
Wait,
berry
Liquid,
beer.
wait, Liquid
berry.
Death isn't a
They're in the berry business. Now.
No, I don't think so. It's not
What?
alcoholic, is it?
No, it's water.
Yeah,
What? Really?
yeah.
Yes.
In
Why
a
do they call
can?
it? Why do they call it Liquid Death? They give it the most
'Cause
metal
it's
name. And it's fucking
stupid.
water. What?
I don't.
It's for
I don't know, but
non-gay
the
men.
lime one just tastes like non-alcoholic Bud Light with lime.
What?
It tastes like that's what it tastes like.
I'm gonna look this
You
up.
heard it here
Liquid-
first, folks. You heard it here
That-
first.
That
I went
sounds
on
awful.
Amazon. I got a notification ding, about the Liquid Death, and it was that they had new flavors. So I ordered it right away. And
What's that?
It sucks.
What's that Amazon button where you can like order like fucking Tide Pods?
Butt
What is
plug.
it?
Butt plug.
No. What's it called?
Amazon snack.
Button.
Amazon Dash. That's what it was called.
Dash. Yeah. No, they don't have that anymore.
I haven't heard.
Who
anyone-
uses that many of anything that they're gonna be like, oh, I'm out of jizz rags. I need to.
I'm out of jizz. I'm out of Swiffer jizz rags.
I'm out of.
They
I'm
just
out of
introduced
jizz rags.
a smart shelf, the scale that keeps you stocked. It's basically a scale. You put the items on it, and then when it doesn't censor anything on it, it just buys more for you.
They should. I
Oh,
want that
yeah.
for me, where I step on a scale and it goes, "Yeah, you're gonna need some more
You
chips, you
did-
fucking piece
did,
of shit." Oh yeah, you want some more
I
chips,
think I
gay
know what
boy?
you need. You need more chips.
I want something that's gonna.
Right,
Oh, I know
coming
what
right
you.
up, buddy.
I know what you
Coming
need,
right up.
boy. You need some more snacks, don't you, boy?
Extends robo arms, pats her belly.
You be eating good tonight, boy. You be eating some peanut butter.
What voice did you program me with, sonny boy?
Oh,
No,
what the
I
heck?
say it.
I do declare.
man.
Yes,
This
man.
morning-
No.
This morning I woke up. We had a 2-hour delay at work, so
What does that
I
mean?
took it. It means that I got to wake up later.
Oh.
But usually I'm awake and Amy's asleep. So she got up while I got up later and took a shower. Anyway, the good part of the story is
What was the shower like?
the shower was great. The shower was great.
What was
But
your-
We're gonna get to the good part.
Yeah.
the good part, I like listen to stuff while I'm showering. And I was just listening to a supercut of Mel Blanc from Looney Tunes, his
Jesus
shouting segments.
You're crazy. You're a
So
crazy
it's just like
human.
she comes in and brush your teeth, and it's like, I said, shut up. What? It's just like shouting sounds.
In the fucking bathroom, so it's like magnified.
I was enjoying it
Yeah,
too.
but-
I was like, I remember that one. Yeah, the big baby. Yeah,
You're-
I recently downloaded all Tex Avery cartoons, like a mega pack, and I've been meaning to get through those.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody knows it's about the Chuck Jones.
I think Chuck Jones is very talented, but you know what?
He's
Wow.
very talented.
I think
But I'm about to shit on him.
listen, his designs are cute. I like how he characterizes Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, what have you. But I don't know. There's something about the older designs, the older cartoons. I was just fucking.
Oh, this man doesn't
funny.
know nothing about Merry Melodies. This man is a hack. This man is a liar.
Listen,
He
Tex was
It's-
always
listen.
feeling too big for his britches. He didn't treat the characters with respect.
here's do you know Gene Ditch's Tom and Jerry? Like during the 60s and 70s?
Who's Tom and Jerry?
Never mind. Okay. We're talking about taking inspiration.
Yeah, I would
from
say
media.
a half hour in, we might as well touch on the topic just a little bit. So,
A
Arthur.
little touch.
No, just
Arthur,
kidding.
we all love him.
So-
Ziggy Marley.
We're talking very very directly, I assume. Not just like, oh, I like these
Yeah.
movies and I like the era of the 80s, but it's more like taking straight up. And an example like Wiz here, he's got an Animal Crossing album. He's got a Fire Emblem album. He's
Forgot
got
about that one.
he's got a Chrono Trigger album, something like that.
I got a Chrono Trigger song for
Chrono
sure.
Trigger
I'm
song.
like
He's-
looking around because you reminded me that I can't have that album.
With Fire Emblem.
So you're very much influenced by JRPGs.
Oh yeah, well that's all I don't have time to play like a lot of other games other than them because they just take so long, and I usually find myself grinding as you do in those older games. So like I don't know, just naturally it flows out of, well, I'm listening to the music already, so I'm becoming super familiar with it as I'm playing it, and that kind of familiarity makes me want to listen to it in a different way. So I
could do this
If
better.
I really like a game, then I do an album, based off of like interpretations of the songs on it.
So-
That's why there's so many that are just like, I was playing that and then I made an album while I was playing it.
How
One
do
of
you
the coolest one of the coolest things I've seen people like show their like inspiration, show their like love for like games is like trying to make an original soundtrack that's like a continuation of the series, but it's like entirely fan made.
whatever, too mellow.
Yeah, that sounds lame.
Hey, Two Mellow did a good job.
Oh yeah, wait, actually that Tokyo 2 album was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo Town.
Yeah, I guess I have a similar mentality. It's like I've heard these songs so many times and I still love them, but I'm looking for a new way to interact and extend kind of my experience with them. Especially so like sometimes while after you make songs and you're like listening to them in different formats, like in the car, on headphones and stuff, part of the time that I do that, I'll like listen while I'm playing that game to see if it like does fit with or like captures that
Oh.
vibe I was going for. So, that I can kind of like extend the soundtrack to a couple more tracks that I have like a little bit of a hand in,
Mm-hmm.
not a little bit of it. I made them. So that,
How do you keep yourself from just keep playing the game? Instead of how do you stop and go?
I-
I'm gonna make a song because
That's honestly that's what I balance my time between is like, am I playing games right now or am I making music? So I decide about like most RPGs are like over 40 hours. So I decide about like I don't know around like 30 hours into a game that like yeah, I like enough of these songs. I have enough inspiration from these songs that I really can see making at least an EP. It always starts as like, all right, I can make like 5 songs. And then I just like keep finding more as I'm like listening to the soundtrack over and over. And then it becomes that balancing act of okay, I want to continue playing to maybe get some more. I mean, I just want to keep playing the game, but also I gotta continue the momentum on making those songs because after I finish the game, I don't. It's hard to be like still in that moment, you know, like and in that inspirational kind of zone, I guess.
I don't care.
Wow. Oh, cool. All right, that's the episode.
Got it.
I'd imagine like there's like 2 modes. Do you find yourself in like a different mode of playing when you're like playing because you're playing, it's fun. You're playing because you want to kind of like study the whole thing, kind of study the music, kind of study the world. You know what I'm saying?
Wordle, yeah.
It depends on how close of an interpretation I want to do. Like there's a couple songs that are just straight up it's more me just beat smithing over whatever the song is. And then there's songs where I really just want to dissect it, take it apart and kind of like yeah, like learn about the construction of it. Um and those ones are much more loose interpretations, but I have a lot more I guess I have a lot more fun with those ones, but there's two different ways, and I decide that pretty early on in the song making. Like once I'm listening to that sample over and over, I'm like, okay, am I gonna chop this up or am I gonna keep it pretty faithful to the thing? Um, and then sometimes like the song I made, I just finished a song. There's a compilation of like Super Monkey Ball game
Yo.
music coming out, and for that one, I was like, I can't see doing either of those. I'm gonna like recreate and like fully like learn from it and just do like a cover, like my own interpretation. So like a hip hop, like vapor hop kind of cover. So I guess that's the only other mode of making stuff that I do is usually like either cover it, dissect it, or you know, it's just create like a hip hop song using it as a sample.
Cool. You play with your Quest 2 at all? I'm curious.
I do, yeah, yeah. Not making music though.
What have you been playing?
Not really.
You mean you don't
I
have
did this
Drive
experience
feedback?
thing. It was I did this one. I wanted to bring it into work, but I just didn't feel like I should bring technology into work. There was this one. It was like drive. It was
Driving in my car.
not driving in
Not-
my car. It's
Not
like
quite sure
about
where
being.
I are.
No, it's about being black in America and driving.
Oh!
America.
Oh yes, yeah.
Why'd you want to play
Yeah.
that?
It's like it's
Black
an
History
interactive
Month?
movie, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Pull over.
You know what? Yeah, that's pretty
I
much.
mean,
what
that's
happened.
wow.
Yeah.
Who could have thought
There's
that's where that was going?
Well, yeah, that's why that was in the screenshots, and I was like,
I'd rather play Fortnite with
this
an
is gonna be that
MLK
kind of.
video to learn
I haven't
my.
played
didn't
Super
play
Hot.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
What color? What color are those people?
They're
Yeah.
red.
They're.
They're red. They
Oh,
are
you
red.
like-
red.
Is
So
that
yeah,
appropriate?
I also like I've been playing Beat Saber a lot. It's the closest I've like you know how there was like that rhythm game resurgence with Guitar Hero and
Yeah.
Mhm.
and what do you call it, Rock Band?
Oh, they made a game. Audica.
Otacon.
Otakon?
Those guys like Harmonix. They made a rhythm game. Audica, where it's
The
like
shooter.
you shoot things. It's like Osu, but like in VR, and you just shoot things in rhythm.
Yeah.
Yo,
Sounds
those
good.
guys also made a game on the iPod back in the day.
What was it
Oh,
called? Tap
Tap-
Revolution.
No, Pulse. It was on like the
Balls?
original
Called
Balls.
balls.
Pulse.
Balls.
Oh,
Balls.
Balls.
Sorry.
I remember balls.
Yeah. I've been playing
I-
White in America.
Oh,
VR
you
game.
shoot things? I'm in. You're playing what?
White in America. It's where you drive
White
around
in America?
in a limo. Yeah.
That's the white American experience. Everyone gets one limo. It's like
You drive the limo?
it's like
No.
it's like an acre of land and a mule.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a limo.
Everything's a limo. Yeah, I drive the limo. It's a racing game.
Nice.
Who do you race?
What race?
Oh, it's a racing game.
Racing game.
Whoa,
White in America.
Sonic R.
So yeah. Speaking of Sonic, clearly the guy named 3D Blast is inspired by Sonic.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It's not like you're doing covers. You're doing like you're using sound sets and fonts that
So I was
are
thinking
very
about
much
this because I was
drawn from.
so it's like it's like obviously you can be inspired from like the era, right? And that's kind of the vibe where like you can get that's where like the sound, the drums and attitude kind of stuff comes from. But then like you take a song like Drenched, and that is like it's like I'm staring at the level Hydro City Zone and just making it into a song, which is funny considering it has a song. But that's another like aspect of this where it's like directly you look at that and you're like, all right, so this level has attitude. When I was asked to make that song, it was about like summer, but it ended up being delayed so long that it wasn't summer anymore. So I was like, well, what water themed thing can you do right now? And I'm like, how about
Piss your pants.
you can piss your pants, Otacon.
Yeah.
I mean, like a water
Eating.
park. And then I was just using aspects of that game with like machinery, the slides, the bubble shields, the enemies, like the drowning and all that stuff, turning that into a song instead of necessarily yeah.
I do notice the 90s Sega attitudes, the Sonic attitude, you know what I'm saying? In your music. It's very fun, it's very dirty, it's very sexy.
It's very dirty.
Sonic is taking his gloves off and his socks off and his shoes off.
I like to use a lot of like there's certain breaks in Sonic songs that are really good. Like drum breaks, like the one in Launch Base Zone. The yo, give me something to dance to.
Oh, those little timbales, you know what I'm saying?
Or like just straight up ripping Carnival Night Zone into Take My Breath Away. There's just a break that just drops into it. I think a lot of times like mashup stuff too. I'll just be like, this sounds like a song from Sonic, and then I'll just put it in.
Mm.
I made that Dan Mason remix, and I pulled a lot of inspiration from Toxic Cave Zone from Sonic Spinball. But then also I was like, what if it sounded also like Planet Wisp from Sonic Colors, which is like a planet that they're like polluting? And so I use that a lot too, where there's like strings and keys in it a little bit. And
So, here's something I'm wondering. What draws you both to the media that you're so inspired by? What is attractive?
Randy, do you know that
What?
like a lot of the songs in you know this, you're the bigger Sonic fan, but like isn't it interesting that like games where the soundtrack is inspired by like the soundtrack of Sonic is also inspired by a lot of like songs that like they take not take but like they change melodies from other songs.
The more I look into older games, the more I realize it's all plagiarized.
Yeah, like
all of it.
You,
Super
Street
Mario.
Fighter 2, a lot of the stuff is from other stuff. Like it's I mean, and it's obviously like those games that seem to be very different have like very, very strong inspirations that they drew from as well. And it seems like those ones also have, an impact on people like you and me and everybody that want to
There's something
use that as
about
the
it. I don't even know.
inspiration.
I'm trying to think of like why exactly. It's like especially the Genesis era stuff is just
me too.
It's crunchy. I know you said that you were just on Hot Takes. Shouts out, and you mentioned Sonic as an inspiration as well.
Yeah,
even though you're not a bigger Sonic fan, you still
I
like
never.
the music.
I think I've only beat like maybe
he
two
was
of the
like,
Sonic games.
Michael Jackson, Sonic Boom,
Queen of Water.
Cash Shoes.
I like
Stranger in Moscow.
Attack
We
the power
heard
of
it.
Juju.
Yeah, I mean, like the Sonic games are funky, so I like that, and that was my gateway. that's my
My
take
gateway
on
to
it.
being a
'Cause, like,
furry.
yeah, that too. Very true.
I'm trying to think like more direct, like straight up take a piece of media and then just directly transpose it into something. Like, oh, I was thinking there's more like subtle aspects where like in your head this song represents something very specific. Like I have a song called "What We Both Want" off Iconic Bitch, and I use the Genesis like screams from Golden Axe and Streets of Rage because while I was
Yeah.
making that song, it just sounded like it was like an argument, like just the two verses going back and forth, and it like sounded like two people fighting. So then like every now and then it would just pop into a fight, and that's why the song is about. I don't know. Like to my head, it was like it is Streets of Rage, but not fighting, like arguing, not like beating up. So that's an interesting little.
It's really cool how like you kind of use like these little tidbits, these little samples from various, not just Sonic, but just like
You can use other
various.
games.
Yeah, exactly. Other Sega games.
Other
And
Sega
that's
game.
very
It has to be
true.
Sega.
There's nothing stopping you, unless it's Nintendo. They'll stop you from listening to
Yeah.
music.
But then John's
Um,
over here directly
but-
sampling YouTube poops.
But
Yeah.
like those Sega samples, they kind of bring you back into that '90s Sega world. It's cool how music transports you into world soundscape. Note it down.
Boo, boo. We don't like what you say here today.
What's wrong?
I
It's
like
just
that,
really-
Randy. The way that you have like, I can't do the sampling the same way that you do because it's like
That's right.
you use that. Yeah, I suck. But I've always seen that the way you sample, like you have a song structure idea already, kind of like that could be good without those samples, even without them. But like you
please.
kind of like go looking on your spice shelf, looking for the stuff to kind of like toss in that will fit with it. Whereas like not to put myself down, but like I think for the way that I do stuff, if I didn't have a song in mind, I wouldn't have like anything. I have it more of like a base or a stock kind of thing in a soup, and like without that, there's nothing. So like I feel like your way of sampling has a lot of variety to it that is difficult to master, is what I'm trying to say.
No.
No, I
You're
don't.
right. You're right.
Boo.
Tomato,
Yeah, you're right.
tomato.
Randy sucks. 3D blast, more like 3D ass. Blow it at you, butt.
Yeah.
Full mode. John,
Let's talk about John.
Video games in
it doesn't have to be
music,
video
yeah.
games. It can be
We're
anything.
talking about
Well, I mean,
media.
clearly,
it doesn't
that's
have to
what
be
we're
video
talking
games.
about.
Yeah.
YouTube
No.
poop.
Well, sure,
Internet.
like I feel like my last album, Alone Online. I'll just bring that one up as far as like video games go. To be completely honest, the SimCity 3000 soundtrack was like the main inspiration behind that sound of
There
the
you
album.
go.
Ferrari.
Which I mean, you know,
The slap.
did I do it all right? Yeah, I don't know about that, but at the same time, video games. I'm not completely inept
It
to
doesn't
them.
have to.
We're talking about media.
video game.
Medea.
Well,
We're talking about
all
Medea.
three of you guys are talking about video games.
Ooh,
that's
I
just
was
'cause of
inspired by Medea's
Like what's
Halloween.
what's the most direct inspiration you've done?
Oh, for me, it's absolutely Pete and Pete. The Pete and Pete album is literally just like as many clips from Pete and Pete as I could like find and justify putting on an album. That's why that album ended up
Yeah,
way too long.
John. I want to get one. I'm gonna want to get something from you.
Yeah, no, I was re-listening to SJW the other day, and I just like because it's been like 5 years since it's come out, and I watch it, and then I think back to when I was making it, and how much it really feels of that era that I was like at the time, like even the things that were like more recent in like this stuff I was sampling within it now feel like it works because those eventually became past tense, just like everything else in the album when it came out. And all the sort of media and stuff is stuff that was in, that's basically by, putting a bunch of sonic sounds into my track. That's
blender.
That's
yeah,
all.
in a
That's all I
blender,
am.
you know.
That's all. That's
It's
all
a-
I am to John.
He's just a sonic blender.
He's a
Something,
sonic
yo.
you know what? He's you're like Knuckles. You're just punching up
Whoa.
samples.
Punching
That's-
up.
Yo.
Yeah,
He's
punching
saying-
up.
Well, what I notice about John is that you are constantly being inspired by being online. Really, kind of what this show is about. You know what I'm saying? Alone online, right?
Boo.
Boo.
I have the fear in me that since my last I'm working on this new album, right? And of course world events are happening, and the
What?
first single.
We gonna get a Russia Poland?
No,
can
no,
we
no.
talk about that for a second? Read the bottom of that?
I'm wondering if it will be insensitive or not, because it's
It's called.
it's
Boom.
about something bad that happens.
Let me guess. 9/11.
And the visuals for the first music video, I'm like, can I even show this now? Because yikes.
I have to write something
one,
for a show coming up.
Don, it's about time you made a non-super happy, uplifting album. It's about time.
No, that's the problem. Like the last time I made an album, we go into this. We really did all become alone online. It's
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, but-
I have to give you
Poor
kudos though.
timing
I
on
wear
video
my
that way.
Alone Online shirt all the time.
which one did you buy?
Are you alone online? It's
Are you
more likely.
alone online? It's more
Yeah,
likely.
it's more likely than you
Nah.
think. It's the
It's-
perfect shade of yellow. I love it.
I was I was writing like a little skit thing for something coming up, and I had
Oh?
two.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I had two jokes that were politically charged. And
Did you censor them out?
I was like, thank God I didn't record them yet, because I don't think I could say them now.
The sentiment, you know what? The sentiment is definitely different about it. Was it about Russia or Poland or
in
I
a
keep saying
way,
Poland. Ukraine?
not necessarily them specifically, but war.
People aren't really taking a funny side to that situation.
Yeah, it's not funny. It really isn't funny.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, people don't. I don't get why they're not laughing,
I just don't understand. Haven't they ever heard a joke?
bro.
Just don't understand it, man.
Fucking hell, guys.
Bro, like, what? Why won't they laugh,
Why?
John?
Why won't they laugh? I don't know.
This
They're
war is
just
so
stupid.
fucked up. It just drains you of humor. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I
dude.
can't riff
You know what
on
I'm saying?
Twitter.
This will be the first time I think any of us live through current events, guys. This is really happening right now. This is
Yeah, no, COVID was nothing, dude.
history.
I've
in
never
the
lived
making
through a
right
current
now.
event.
I'm fighting. I'm fighting
not
in a war.
living.
I'm going to war, bro.
Do not perceive me.
I don't know. What's the cutoff date for that? What's the weight cutoff? Can gay people get drafted? Is that a thing anymore?
Yeah, don't get a vaccine. You won't have to get drafted.
What?
Nothing's
What was
happening
your-
these days.
What was
dude.
your reference for that comment?
Don't ask, don't tell.
Wait,
Can gay people get? Yeah, so you're
Yeah,
saying the statute of
I
limitations.
I
That's
was
your
on-
reference point.
No, I was on TikTok and there was a video that's just like, in the 1970s, so Vietnam War, right? What were some things people did to skip the draft? And one was like, say you're homosexual. It was like
That's
one of the
awesome.
main ways people
Prove
got out of
it.
the draft. It was on me. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to prove it, but I liked it on there, and I'll send it to you later. But
I
Hey,
do
if
think.
being
Show me
gay
your
is-
membership
is-
card.
hey,
I think, not to talk about this too much, but it's truly a hell world where it's like we're watching like a war go down on social media, and it's like people on Twitter who are like, Russia invading Poland is not okay.
He
And I'm
said
like,
Poland too.
Poland? Oh my god. Why did you say Poland? Who said Poland earlier? Did someone say Poland?
Oh,
I keep saying Poland.
I keep
We
saying
just
Poland.
really don't want Poland to come out of this thing.
you know
Ukraine.
what the worst thing about all this is?
Why aren't they laughing?
Where are the jokes, though?
I'm starting pre-production on the next album, and the original concept was internet warfare. And
Yeah, I've had a.
of course, it's just like
Hey,
I've
you
had
do
the-
you.
I've had the concept
No.
album called World PvP in my head, and I really wanted to do it, but I don't think it's. I don't think
a
it's a
fucking
good.
sick name, World VP.
I wanted to call it
Oh
Detroit
man, my
World
new
PvP.
album, Russian Loligarchy. It was it was set to come out this year. It had Putin with a smiley face on it.
That's good. Well, maybe you'll see World
Yeah.
PvP one day. Maybe I'll do it, but it'll be like a I don't know, like a protest.
Pro-Russian, you
No,
know.
no,
Protest
no,
song.
protest album.
Yeah, Russian,
Yeah.
go! Woo!
Rush.
Joking. That was a joke. Don't
I'm
laugh.
gonna have to bleep that out.
Yeah,
But
you
I-
said the most offensive thing of the night right now.
Yeah. Oh my
I just
God.
think it's funny to be like,
Too
see,
soon.
people are like tweeting like it's someone getting canceled, and I think it's pretty.
I-
it's
oh my
pretty.
God.
It's
I-
pretty
Russia,
kind of like
whose image was super squeaky clean up till now. I can't believe they dropped the
They're
ball
like,
like
it's
this.
problematic what Putin is doing, and I'm like, there are deaths.
Yeah, duh.
Like going
You
on to
fucking-
Reddit and seeing like life pro tip LPT, you can escape to Poland. Is that? And I meant to say Poland that time.
Yeah, that time it was.
It's just like
appropriate.
I hate this. Is so this is so weird.
I think we've had it good for so long that people forget that things can go wrong
Yeah,
super quick,
I also don't.
and that things like being canceled doesn't fucking matter anymore. You know,
Right, but it's so funny seeing the
Yeah,
same
did you
verbiage.
did you see the headline today? They were like, "Oh, this is gonna get them. Russia is no longer allowed in Eurovision today."
Roasted.
Oh no!
wow.
Putin's
That's
gonna
a
be
big
like,
sanction.
"Bring them back. We need.
what a snub! Yeah,
well,
wow.
we can't be in
Wow.
Eurovision.
Roll it back. All right,
Oh,
come on.
bring the tanks back." No,
Mm.
there's the
Russian, the team that can't even compete in the Olympics anymore.
yeah.
This is what early 2020 felt like, and then other things went wrong. But everybody was saying like World War III was coming in early 2020, and I guess it just got delayed 2 years.
It's just so weird to know that we're living through what's going to be in history. What's going to be a fat chapter in history
Yeah.
books.
Funny net.
Oh yeah, a curvy chapter, if you will.
Oh yeah.
Turn me on.
Yeah, BBW,
Herbaceous.
Big Book of the World.
I'm inspired by traumatic events.
Yeah, dude. Do you think
That's not
News at
inspiring.
11 can sell anymore? Not that I cared it was ever in bad taste to begin with, but
It will continue to sell.
what about what's your album called? Deep Dark, Trench, Echo DDT.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be repressing that one anytime soon.
Yeah, why not? Weird,
Hmm.
Don't you want to make money, dude?
bro.
Yeah, you're not a fan of capitalism?
Yeah.
No, I'm a fan of capitalism.
Yeah, when
Let's say.
bitches worldwide go to war, then I won't sell Iconic Bitch anymore, bro.
When bitches
Bitches worldwide, you can't cancel Bitches World. Bitches Worldwide is an amazing name for an album. I'm ready.
Bitches
Bitches World. I want
Bitches
to. I can do a
Worldwide.
remix album called Bitches Worldwide.
It's like
That sounds
Yakko
sick.
It's like Yakko singing that country song when he's just like naming all the bitches in that country.
Hold on
Bitches Worldwide.
Bitches?
I'm inspired by
Bitches Worldwide
bitches.
is
To
a
get
really
back on
good
top-
idea.
I'm inspired by bitches.
Me too.
To the left, to the right, to the
Mika?
above me. Mika from Snatcher.
I've been
Whoa,
snatching.
What?
I'm
From
writing a song
Snatcher?
completely inspired by Mika.
Yes, and it sounds good.
So
I
far,
like it.
I have to make music again now.
Snatcher wave, dude.
Mm.
Mika, so good. I got a bump. All right. Now that we've talked about the current events, including the war and
Let's talk
Arthur.
about future. Let's talk about future events.
Yeah.
You know
what's-
Yeah.
I want to get back to your writing.
Why?
Hey.
Show the cover and then we'll talk.
No. I don't want to talk about your book because clearly you can't talk about your book, and that's fine.
Yeah. You
But-
can't talk
Not like
about
there's
it.
an NDA, but I can't. I'm not.
It's a
Is this your
So-
first book that you've written, or like fully written out?
First real book, yeah. Not have imaginary books I've written.
I mean, is it like I'm sure you've written like short stories, and of course you're right.
Oh, tons. Yeah,
every
yeah.
every
There,
free
there's
sample.
there's
yours
the
Hey!
there it
the
is.
whole thing. There it is.
Yeah, shade for that pick.
Corporate
What
cloud. Whoa.
I like that's a really good like painting filter. I don't know what you use, but makes you look good.
You
Yeah.
look like a character from Fortnite.
Why are you?
Yeah.
No, not Fortnite. Sorry. What's that? What's the other cell shaded one?
Cell damage.
No.
13.
Jets at radio. 13.
No.
A darkly scanner.
No,
The scanner darkly.
Darkly scatter.
Borderlands.
Borderlands character. Like, hey guys, I'm for Borderlands. You know.
I remember that scene.
Hey
Yeah.
guys.
Remember when Handsome Jack
guys.
was like,
Hey-
hey guys, I'm
Hey
from
guys,
Borderlands."
from Borderlands.
I'm Handsome Jack, and you're playing Borderlands. No.
Down, down.
Jackass Forever. That's coming out this
I'm
year,
gonna take
right?
this off.
I thought it was already out.
Yeah, it's already out.
Why? Why did it come out?
Why? Why did it come? What?
Why did it come out this year?
Because they're
I'm
old.
tired
They
of-
gotta get another one in before they
See-
all break.
Here's the thing about asking questions, right? You got the who, what, where, why, how. People are like, okay, when did it come out? I'm trying to switch it up. Why did it come out? You know what I'm saying?
alright.
I'm trying to get at the deep
I heard it's
questions.
Who did it come out?
I want to see it so bad. I really love those movies.
I really love. That's like
What
a
did it
guilty
come out?
pleasure.
It's-
Like
it ain't
Jackass
no
is
guilt.
just fun.
I think
to
it made
watch.
me comfortable with nudity. Those movies.
I am
Huh.
never
watched it.
been a huge fan of Jackass.
Wow.
I remember I
Boo.
had I think Jackass 2 on my iPod Classic back in the day. I got
That's
it
good.
off the
The Zoom store.
No, it was fucking LimeWire.
Oh wow.
But I watched it because like, oh, it's a really cool movie. Everybody's like, oh, it's edgy, you know, and shit. But it was gross, and I
The
just
gross stuff will get
Whoa,
me.
gross.
I'll be like, but then
and then like I like it's not a fun movie to watch.
yes,
you
it
know?
is.
Oh, what are you talking about? It's fun.
It's so fun.
It looks fucking painful. It looks
Can we
fucking
watch-
Yeah,
disgusting.
Well,
there's someone
I almost said we
else.
should watch Jackass on stream. I don't think we can.
It's so funny.
They know the
I mean,
fucking-
it's humor is subjective,
It's
obviously,
like-
but
No.
it's just there's so much joy in it that even if you don't find it funny, you're like, oh, it's interesting that they are having fun doing this
Can
kind
I-
of stuff.
I want to bring up some
Novel.
slightly off topic about humor being subjective. A friend of mine, God bless his soul, he told me that he thinks Arrested Development is one of the worst shows he's ever watched.
Ooh.
And I was like,
Why?
to me,
Who? I mean, what's the right question asked there?
why?
When did he say that?
But I was like thinking
What
that
did he
that's
say that?
that's the best, one of the best shows I've ever watched. Is
Ask
like
the only one that was answered in the statement. What did he say that?
what? I don't know how to like. How are you supposed to feel like besides just being like, well, I guess I won't talk about this.
I'd probe just to see whether they really mean it or are they just making one of those comments to be like, oh, I think I have better taste than other people kind of
No,
thing.
I don't
But
think he
it
was
depends
like
on
that.
the person, you know? Then I'd
Um,
probe just to know, like, well, what is funny?
That's what I-
to you?
but
'Cause you might have something that I don't know about, you know?
Yeah, he just says friends. You know, he just says.
He said Friends is funny?
No, John's.
He said Friends is
John
funny?
putting words into my friend's mouth.
Dude,
I mean,
FIF is funny?
I'm pretty sure he
Yeah.
finds Family Guy funny. You know,
He probably does.
Family Guy can be funny.
What do you think
Family
is the
Guy can
low
be-
watermark for, like, it's okay to shit on that because it's
Oh.
too not funny?
Low watermark? I haven't heard
low
that term.
water-
Two
Mark,
broke
yeah.
girls.
Yeah, wait, two broke girls.
Too broken.
That might be.
Uh,
Two broken girls.
I thought
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory was one of the worst shows I've ever seen, and then my mom put on Two
Oh,
Broke
that's
Girls.
true. That I was gonna say
Like
that.
the
Like
Snake
I used
God,
to shit
that
on
show.
Big Bang all the time, but like there are worse shows.
Yeah, I
Young
can't.
Sheldon.
Yeah,
Young
Young Sheldon's
Sheldon.
pretty fucking bad.
Derivative.
Well, okay, what's the weirdest, like, this opinion is so opposite me, I can't even
Man.
handle it. I can't even.
That's a really good answer though, because it's just there's no joy in Two Broke Girls. It's not funny, and you can't imagine like any situation where you'd be like, I'm having fun watching this kind of thing.
One of the, another example I think is, and this one actually, the fact that so many people do like this actually
Ooh,
makes
I
my
can't wait.
mind implode in itself because of all the stuff I've seen of it. I go, who? and it's Critical Role. Do you know what
Oh,
Critical
the
Role
YouTube
is?
channel thing
Well, yeah,
where
Twitch
they
stream,
play
YouTube
Dungeons
channel.
and Dragons.
Yeah, it's where voice actors play Dungeons and Dragons. And in my head, who are the least comedically
Oh,
driven
yeah.
people? Voice
Mhm.
actors. They
Oh,
read a script, and man, it's so bad. And then you go on YouTube and look up compilations by fans. And it's so funny when they're just
they
like,
love it.
top 10 moments Laura Bailey absolutely owned improv. And the first clip is her just going, and I'm like, that's the first clip you use? She's not even quick.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
that's
okay,
improv,
well,
baby.
they're gonna lead you in,
Say
you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
shut
Then
up.
what-
Save us for the best.
Then you
For the
have
best.
people like Justin Rowland, who
Roiland, yeah, Rick and Morty. Rick.
Just
Rick.
okay.
Yamaha.
What is your opinion on the improv in that?
I think sometimes it's really good. I like the show overall, and sometimes you get. It depends. I think there's sometimes it's just like time wasty, but then I think most of the time it's like pretty funny. I guess.
Okay.
'Cause they use it sparingly. They also have like a. He's also, I don't know. He's also a writer. He's funny. I think most of the time.
Why?
Why is he?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
How?
Who did he write it?
Who is he funny?
Where do you find it funny?
At home. No, I mean like improv is. There's a show on Netflix right now called Murderville,
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
and it's like an
wait.
incredible. Yeah, Will Arnett. An
Oh,
incredible.
yeah.
It's an incredible concept where they write a murder mystery, and then they have a special guest come in and basically improv alongside the main cop as like his partner. Genius idea. And they have to like, they basically have to solve it, and at the end they have to like be the one to say who did it. They have like it's like gamified. There's like 3 suspects, and it's kind of they give you like a crime scene with like pretty obvious like gives or whatever, like, and then you have to kind of like keep an eye out for this stuff. It's like playing Phoenix Wright.
Ah. What are we doing here? Let's watch it
The
now.
concept is really good, except I just get the feeling that like I don't know, nobody wanted to play. Like the first episode's Conan, and it's okay, and then there's just a few actors and stuff that they just like sit there and say yes, okay. It's like this. I don't know. That's not improv to be like, haha, what? Like nobody like yes and they just kind of say like the guy will say something funny and weird, Will Arnett, and then they'll be like, no, that's too weird, and I'll be like, this is why record this.
I was having an argument with my friend the other day, saying that why do like TV channels still rely on like big name actors instead of getting YouTubers who arguably have more views than any of like these big major channels have, and giving them a shot at it, because not only do they clearly they have something that people want, but that maybe their show doesn't have, and just a personality instead of just like a paycheck. If that, is that I don't know where I'm going. I'm sorry.
YouTubers
I don't know.
are
They
another
haven't
level of
really
their own.
they haven't really been able to capture that well yet. Because at first there was a first wave of them trying to do that, but it was with smaller budget TV shows, and they blundered it with like the what's his name, Logan Paul or whatever. They'd misuse them, and I mean, not saying that he's good, but like he was just in a bunch of crappy stuff.
Yo, dude.
oh, I'm
Fred?
sorry.
Fred.
Oh, you're gonna say the
Neugaard.
Fred
Got
movie
the
was
Waz.
No, Fred had a TV show on Nick, I think.
Yeah, he did.
yeah,
He had 3 movies.
yeah.
That went well.
I mean, it did.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know why people swallow
do you
the
just
fly.
I think
give
that
it a
it
good
doesn't.
idea,
They
though.
don't play well together. Those worlds of media don't really synthesize well yet.
I
Part of it
sometimes
is the format.
I think in the future, you're right that is untapped potential for. I mean, since TV is becoming more like internet YouTube anyway, so it's like I think it will eventually. But
I
right
mean,
now, they
I
just don't
just-
know how to grab the right people.
How many people do you know actually pay for TV anymore?
Yeah, like
I know
one-
my
You
mom
mean not
does.
subscription services? You mean like
Not-
terrestrial?
Well, just regular TV.
Yes, a few people that I know do
Earthly
it for
TV.
sports.
Yeah, I think we just have it somehow. I'm not sure. We have the
Can't-
news.
Can't
I
figure
don't know
out
how to
get
turn it
Yeah, we
off.
got that. You guys got the news?
How do you
Got
have
the
it?
news. I don't know.
What's
it's on
happening?
the TV.
Where do you have it? Where's
It's
your
on the.
TV?
How do you have it?
When did the TV have it?
Why is your TV there?
No.
Why does your TV have the news?
I don't know. I can't answer this. Literally, I don't understand it. We just plugged it in. It was
just
on.
somebody tweet that at me.
How is your TV?
It was on, man. It was on.
Everybody asks, why does your TV have the news? Nobody
Yeah.
asks, how is your TV having
Yeah.
the news? We've done it. We've achieved our first bit of the
That's it.
episode.
Wrong questions only.
Go back to, why aren't you laughing?
What's the cat doing?
People always ask
Hey,
how I'm doing. I
no,
wish they'd ask when I'm doing.
What the dog doing?
What is the cat doing? He's just going back and forth.
What's
Yeah.
your cat?
They like it
named?
upstairs
I mean,
because
why is your cat?
when's
Yeah. When is your
cat
cat? When
doing?
is your cat doing?
well, so when I'm cutting out album art, J cards and stuff, there's always like little bits of paper that like maybe fall off the table, and cats really like that, so they come up here and chase those around.
Nice. Your cat looks like it's stuck in a side scroller. You can only go this up and down. 2.5D.
great.
Cats live in a
it's
2.5D.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I love Klonoa.
I
That
saw
was one of my
On Twitch
happiest
now.
moments during that Nintendo Direct.
I
that was. Did I dream that, or that wasn't?
That's
in
a
the
real
Nintendo
thing.
That was
Direct,
real.
right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw
I didn't
somebody
get
who
to
was
talk to
like
you guys since that. That was a great Nintendo Direct.
I knew somebody who was like, that overall sucked. But if you've never played
Oh.
Klonoa, it's so I'm like, God, I hate you.
Jeez.
That was great.
Not that you shouldn't
Yeah.
like you should like Klonoa, but I was just like, oh, sorry, they didn't like only your niche weird games are what makes like Direct good. They announced a live, whatever.
Skylar Spence
Yeah.
tweeted about Klonoa too.
I love
Bro,
Klonoa too.
Bro,
Phantom Outlaw?
Skylar Spence.
No.
He's kind of a gamer, dude.
I love him.
like games.
When is
Hot take,
Skylar
I love
Spence?
Skylar Spence.
Yeah, I take.
When did Skylar Spence?
How?
How did Skylar dispense?
Who is?
Do you think
Skylar
that he
Spence?
calls it when he little Skylar dispense?
No, dispense with the Skylar.
A little bit of
There's Skylar Spencer here.
From Skylar
Need
whence
a-
he came.
Need a
This
Skylar
guy,
Spencer.
your Spencer.
Need a Skylar Spencer. You.
You know this guy,
Yeah.
your Spencer.
On the silver screen.
The Spences.
Need a Skylar
Spencer of
Spencer.
Skiles.
That's awesome. I love
The
kids, too.
Spence of Skylers.
Didn't Skylar Spencer get punched in the face a while ago?
Skylar-
You keep saying Spencer now.
That's good.
Skylar Spencer.
Who up Skyling they Spence? That's pretty good.
Mark Spencer, right?
When up Skyling they
Yeah,
Spence?
Yeah.
iCarly's older brother, right?
Spence,
Skylar
yeah.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Skylar Spencer.
Skylar Spencer.
Crazy Steve.
Skylar's two
I
Spence.
can't wait. Is there another season of that coming out? There has to be.
I don't
hope not.
fucking know. We're not doing that
What are
again
you
on here.
saying? That show's great.
What show? What?
iCarless.
iCarly.
Oh, on Paramount Plus.
Oh yeah, I had it on Paramount Plus, and at my
dude,
brother's
TV.
apartment, they had one of those TVs that like does the artificial in between frames thing.
Oh, I
So
hate that.
she'd be like glitching around, like shaking.
I have
It was
two
great. I
questions
loved it.
about Skylar Spence and another thing. But so Skylar Spence is named after that's like a thing, like a name from a thing, right? From a show, isn't it?
Oh, we're getting
From a
back
movie,
to the topic.
right? Have you guys ever
Yeah.
written a song that's named after somebody directly?
I mean, Wizard of
Oh,
Loneliness.
Yeah, I have
Well,
a bunch of. I don't
like-
know why I started talking like a perv. Yeah, I got
Because like most song titles, I always feel like most song titles.
that was my true heart giving away what I wanted to say, which is based on names of anime girl characters. that
Oh
I
my
really like.
god, nerd! That's why it's called the Otacon thing
Really?
because he's
Yeah.
a weeb. I
Yeah.
think.
I
Fish your
forgot.
pants
Like
right now.
I had a couple. Steam rises from
It's so steamy.
Oh, steamy.
Sure.
Yeah, I have a couple anime albums. I have a Macross Plus album and a Tenchi Muyo one. I don't know if I have any other anime ones.
I have one. I have 2
But
anime
they're-
albums.
I love anime.
Yeah,
It's hard to base something off anime, though.
based.
Got an anime album. It's called
I mean, look at Future Funk.
Oh, well, that's not really based on anime. That's kind of
No,
like
it's simply based, dude.
It's simply base.
Hot take base.
How low can you go? Base. When low can you go? Death row.
Why low
How
can
will
you
brother
go?
know?
yes.
Nice.
I love Flylo, dude.
I saw him at a grocery store once, and
Yeah. I saw him in a. Okay, funny story.
Okay, I'm cutting you right here. I
okay,
do not
funny story. Imagine all the people.
Oh.
Living for
ABC,
today,
right?
You know?
And my
DEF,
second part of that
G.
question was, has Discoholic ever? We never really got. You never really said if you've directly like done anything. How direct? What's the most direct?
Have you ever done anything?
No.
Yeah,
I just stream on Twitch.
movie love. That's about a movie, right?
Yeah, just one movie. It's about Biodome with Pauly Shore.
Oh yeah, and one of the Baldwins. And
Yeah.
one of the Baldwins.
And one of the Baldwins.
And one of the Baldwins.
Small
man.
black to you, laddie.
I forgot
With
about.
Pauly Shore and one of the Baldwins.
Who was talking about? Who brought up Irish George Clanton the other day? Eskel?
No.
Who was that?
Zach from Doom Trip Records. He said that was his favorite clip.
yeah.
That's his
Fucking
favorite
freaks
what?
That's his favorite clip from the show.
George McClendon and a small black to you, laddie. We're just gonna do bits from older episodes on this.
The callback, as you would say.
Yeah. Remember when John was like, "Why would we call it the callback? We're not calling anyone back."
No.
It's probably written out somewhere.
I mean, put it in stone. I'm not calling any. We're not
We're
fucking
calling
calling
anybody
anybody
back.
back. They're calling us. Wait a second.
They're calling us back.
Answer the question, sir.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
did you
yeah.
do something?
Yeah.
Who?
I just think my overall personality and mannerisms.
Wow.
Boo.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the man who quoted the alphabet earlier.
Real
you
grasp on the language,
I love cartoons, so you know what I'm saying.
You're a cartoon character? Is that what you are?
Yeah.
You one of them.
Interesting.
Roger Rabbit and the Diamonds. I'm sorry.
Roger Rabbit and the Diamonds.
Sorry, I was thinking of Marina. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Right.
Yeah.
You
know,
mixed up
when-
Roger Rabbit with Marina and the
What
Diamonds?
do you mean?
Well,
How?
you go to-
What
Who framed
Roger-
Marina?
And when you go to Toontown,
The game?
Yeah.
I know how I feel.
Yeah. Disco, you're always talking. Now it's time for you to.
Any
Oh, no,
subject or noun you say, we can just jump in.
Yeah.
Like,
Say
oh
one
yeah,
more.
Marina.
Say one more word.
Yeah, give me a noun, you little baby.
So when you
Jammer
go into
Lammy.
Toontown,
Spit it out.
when you go into Toontown, and spoiler alert, Eddie thinks he sees Eddie Valiant play.
From Venom. Hello, Eddie.
Eddie Brock and Roger Rabbit.
Eddie Valiant, who's played by the late great Bob Hoskins.
Mm-hmm.
He's
By
not
the way.
dead.
Oh,
What the hell?
He should be.
The late great. Wish he were still with us.
the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. He was
Why'd
played
you
by-
assume he's dead?
I don't know. He's old.
Old.
I don't
Let's
know.
look it up, everybody.
Watch it be dead.
Hey Google, is Bob Hoskins dead?
Yes.
Hoskins died on April 29th, 2014.
He died.
Place of death is
No.
London, United Kingdom.
Yeah, he died, dude.
What?
He was a
The-
king?
You've been living life not knowing that.
I've been living a life thinking that Bob Hoskins
Hey,
is alive. for the
Alexa,
last
What
You're
did
about to
he
like, you're
die?
about to tweet at him.
Hey, Alexa,
What?
How did he? What did he die?
Oh,
Who did he die?
Oh, too
Bob
soon,
Hoskins.
dude.
Who did he die?
By piano.
What?
His brother was
Yeah,
died by piano.
Yeah, what were you saying, Roger Rabbit?
Tell me
Oh,
something
right,
about
so-
Bob Hoskins.
So yeah, Bob Hoskins is English, by the way.
Ew.
yeah.
So as I was saying, so the late great Bob Hoskins played Eddie Valiant, and when he went to Toontown and he thought he saw Jessica Rabbit, but it wasn't Jessica Rabbit.
The ugly girl.
It was like,
My man.
Yeah,
That was
and then
a
he
funny
falls out a
moment.
window, and it's the first time you see Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny on screen for the first time and last time together.
Yeah, rest.
Was
in
that
peace.
your sexual awakening? That scene?
Yeah, this was your inspiration.
Yeah,
you're
the
saying?
tire. When I saw his head go through the tire, I thought, that could be a good opportunity
Did you
for
see?
a penis to go through a. Yeah.
Sorry, no. Talk about penises.
Yeah, go on.
Go on. Let me know.
Yeah,
I bet you don't even
Bob
know what a penis
Hoskins,
is.
rest
I was
his
inspired
penis.
by that. I was inspired by
When I
that.
fucked your brother
You're
Eddie.
inspired by Bob Hoskins
It
and a
sounded.
cartoon.
The late great who played Judge Doom?
Who played Roger?
Christopher
Who
Lloyd,
Christopher
Robin.
Lloyd? Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd, the late great Christopher Lloyd.
He's
He's
alive.
not dead either.
Well, the other guy was
Are
dead.
you so sure of that?
And-
Are you
Hey,
sure?
listen.
I know he's alive.
He's alive. He was just in Nobody.
What?
There's a
He was
movie
just in
Nobody
Nobody.
with
Where?
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Oden?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Mhm.
the one where he's getting punched.
He was also just in Rick and Morty, wasn't he?
I know he looks like him,
he's
but I don't
pretty
think he's played
active.
by him.
No, I think they had a live action episode with him,
Yeah, and he was in Cyber Chase. Don't you remember?
and so was Gilbert
Yeah.
Gottfried.
oh,
he
he
was
was.
in that- he was in
Yeah.
He was in that little promo for that Back to the Future musical. They're doing in England. Come on, England.
That's a great
Why
English
England?
accent.
If your music was a celebrity, an actor, who would it be? Actress, if you will. If
Yeah,
you want.
it's definitely an actress, somebody talented,
Oh,
an actor, an actor.
Elijah Wood.
Disco. You're Elijah Wood? You think?
Short and nobody wants him.
What? Why wouldn't you want Elijah Wood?
What?
I mean, I
Elijah
like
Wood.
Elijah Wood, but
He played
who wants him?
Beck in Tron Legacy. No, not what's the show called? Tron, the Disney
JonTron?
show.
Tron
There's a-
Uprising?
Tron Uprising. That's my credit for Elijah Wood. He played Beck in Tron Uprising.
He
Yo,
was
he
the
also- he
guy
also
in
played Wilfred,
Spy Kids 3D.
you know.
Yeah, Wilfred's
Who
an
liked
interesting.
Wilfred?
I watched the first season. I don't remember much of it. I remember thinking it was kind of funny, I guess, but I don't really remember.
No one likes Elijah Wood.
Why not?
What are you talking
I
about?
like
He's in
Elijah Wood, but
Elden
nobody
Ring.
else.
Boo!
He's wait.
Elden of the
I
Rings.
love
Elden of the
Elijah.
Rings.
Elijah Ring.
Elijah
Elden of the
Rim.
Rings.
I love a
Yo.
rim job.
Rim
Ring.
World,
If
if you will.
my music was an actor, it'd be
Could be a character, whatever.
well, my
And
music
don't
kind
say
of
Sonic. Don't
I'm-
say Sonic.
yeah. Jaleel White. No, my
Oh
music.
God!
My music is
Annoying.
Jaleel White. It's Steve Urkel and Stefan Urkel.
Ooh.
Little-
Yeah, you're right.
On Urkel.
Yeah, a little bit of Stefan
It's got the
Urkel.
soul and the pole.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Laura. Sorry, that's my. I don't know what-
This man.
Hey, Laura.
That's a good question. That's
Yeah.
a good question.
Who's
Eddie
in-
Valiant.
That's not an
You
actor.
say Eddie Valiant.
That's,
You said it could be a character.
Oh, it can be a character.
Oh yeah, the late great Bob Hoskins. I'm sorry.
He's dead.
Late great. He's alive. I've seen him
Where?
in.
I mean, who?
Roger Rabbit rocks. Did anyone see the Chip and Dale trailer?
People are complaining that that the 3D didn't like the 2D was. It didn't look right. That's what people were saying.
I mean,
It don't look red.
Don't look red to me.
It don't look right.
Get on that
Cartoon
scale,
Twitter
boy.
just
Hmm.
needs to shut up. They hate everything. 'Cause I just
I love.
What
We
do you
should.
mean you don't like pan pizza, dude? I watch him every day, dude.
Who's paying
I,
pizza?
I like Pan Pizza actually. I think he's kind of funny sometimes, but
Damn, I never watched him.
Yeah, I have no idea.
but he's also got some pretty bad takes.
Artists on Twitter
I
are
mean-
actually the worst. They're always just like, "This Inktober is canceled."
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you do NFTs? Canceled.
Yeah, John's still flabbergasted by that.
Yeah, I'm still.
The artist community rose up against you.
Rose up.
The artist community rose up against 3D Blast, and they were like, "Why are you so cool?"
Yeah, they rose up to ask that question.
Why are you
They
so
rose
cool?
up to
They
ask.
took-
Everybody,
Hey, how
we
you
gotta
doing?
get together.
They
so
took
we
me by
can
the neck
ask
and
it.
said, "Why are you so fucking cool?"
Dang
When I
They're like, "Where's the bathroom?"
Randy!
They-
Where'd you do it?
how'd I do it?
Mm.
Who'd I do it?
Yeah, yes, that was the joke.
I didn't get it either.
Where are you so cool?
Who's
I-
the bathroom?
Wait, what was the thing? What'd you say? How'd you do
Tell me
it?
when the
I'd
bathroom
say,
is.
where'd you do it? Because it was like, how'd you do it? How'd you be so cool? But the joke is because we keep bringing up where's, how's, who's instead of the whatever we're supposed to be saying, you know.
Oh my god! I
I'm
love
explaining
comedy.
the joke
Where's the
now.
I love
bathroom?
comedy, dude.
I'm trying to make myself Indian.
Why is the bathroom?
Why is the
Oh, no.
bathroom?
What was- I'm trying-
I don't
what
know.
is
Don't they
this?
have like a little thing? Little
What?
cross?
Okay.
Some do,
Oh,
but they
very
don't
cool,
get it that
Randy.
way. They
Hindu.
don't get it that way.
I don't know
So
anything.
Wiz, you
I-
got anything to plug?
Is it
Yeah,
time already?
sure. Is it that time?
Did we talk about anything this episode?
No, we didn't.
Hey, we're all inspired individuals.
We were inspired to come here today in the face of God,
Is this how easy
And
podcasting is?
and
You just said we came here in the face of God.
Yummy. Sticky.
we came in the face of Him,
Gay.
capital H, because that's how you should address Him.
Mm-hmm.
He-
Wiz, do you have anything to plug in the face of God?
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't
Just
say
looking
anything.
if I have it on hand.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on.
You're looking at him
Yeah, you want something
to
to
the left
plug?
of you.
Yo, who got the plug? John's gonna kill himself.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Just actually
I only
dies.
have the tape
Uh-oh.
version of it right here, but
What are you doing?
there's other versions in the works.
In the making.
So I have a album coming out soon.
Oh yeah, that's why we did this episode.
Inspired by. This is not why. This is what I was thinking about recently. But one of the most recent games I played through again was Final Fantasy X. So I got a Final Fantasy X inspired album coming out soon, and I'm really, really happy with it. So
What's it called?
unofficial title is Postcards from Spira, but X just looks really cool on the cover, so that's what it's probably going to be known as. X.
Ooh.
10. It's 10. It's the
I'm gonna release an album called N.
Postcards from
Nicaragua?
yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah.
S. I'm gonna do the cool S.
And
Yeah.
XXX.
The S on the desk kind.
Yeah. S on
Postcards
the
from
desk.
S. Ooh, S on the desk.
I just took an S on the desk. Teacher, you just took an S on the desk.
You took an S on the D.
Like an S on the S.
Who wants
That's on
to?
the D.
Who's got plugs? WDSK.
I don't have any plugs. My hair is real.
Oh yeah, wait. I got one more plug. I'm doing a funding thing for the album that came out originally on Business Casual.
Yeah.
My Last Words album, and I think it just needs like 11 or 12 more, and then we're good. So
Wow.
so that's gonna go through. If you want one, you can pre-order it over on Q Rates.
I think I pre-ordered that.
Yeah, get it. Looking good.
WDSK, the sounds of the future, the songs of tomorrow. Streaming exclusively Daft Punk's Homework.
Streaming for one time only. WDSK 97.9 FM. The funkiest in disco and news celebrating its 1 year anniversary tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be fun. Doing a DJ set, right? And looking back on a year retrospective on the show, how it's evolved, how it's changed, what stayed the same. And to celebrate, all money I get tomorrow, all revenue I get tomorrow will be split between people of Ukraine.
We split
and,
between Ukraine and Russia.
Let's say Poland.
Got to split between the efforts in Ukraine and LGBTQ Texans who are to support the fight for transgender safety.
Hey, can you foretell the future? Sorry, hold on. Turn that off.
Whoa.
Can you? Okay, it's off. What do you think? Like, you know how shows jump the shark? Like,
Yeah.
do you think there will be? Can you foretell what your jump the shark moment would be? Like, there are some classic tropes, like in Fresh Prince when they brought in the little kid or whatever.
Yeah.
What was his name?
How
Nobody
come
knows.
Ashley
He sucks.
shaves her ass cheeks? That kid,
I don't
right?
think that was the jump the shark moment. What do you think the jump the shark moment of your show is going to be?
Episode 1.
No.
I think it's far overdue.
I think it's when I
Leave.
jump the
your trope?
shark.
Jumping the shark is
I-
when Disco leaves to pursue something far greater.
Yeah, like making music or something.
Then you'd
That's when I
replace
jump the
him,
shark.
right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you looking for a gig, Colin?
Hey, yeah. Listen, I'll be the sloppy ball second.
You can intern on the stream. Frank is the only intern on the stream so far.
I'll intern. I'll do your
Oh, you
coffee
mean
and your
on
paperwork.
Disco stream or on this stream?
On both. I wanted to know both. Like,
Oh.
Disco, on your stream, what is your jump the shark moment? This doesn't have to be seriously what you think will happen, but like, what do you think? What trope would you fall susceptible to?
You could find out tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern.
I think it's
You
gonna get to a
suck.
point where it's gonna be so inside that he's gonna be like, I'm Jerban, my tattoo, and it won't make sense to anybody.
Every word he's gonna say is gonna be some sort of like inside joke to himself.
To the audience. But then he's gonna
I
have
think you may have already jumped the shark. Didn't Scooter die at some point?
Many times. I've jumped the shark so many times.
You've killed characters off and brought them back. Do you have a dream sequence?
Ooh.
A wet dream sequence?
We should do an episode just
Ooh.
about your stream.
Okay.
We should do that next time.
Okay.
Do you want to have a guest
Okay.
or just you?
Yeah.
Yo, we could have Scooter on.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let's
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
We'll workshop it.
Okay.
New single from the new album coming out March 14th, I think. Second Monday of March. 14th.
Like Monday of March.
New single, and then album's coming out in April 4th,
Yeah, wait, what's it
2022.
called?
4422. I'll be announcing that
Okay.
soon.
No, so
Yeah,
I
me
thought-
too. My album's coming out on that day too.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
same.
You know what? I've decided I'm going to release something that day too, so you don't have to
Yeah.
feel
We
so
should-
alone.
We
Hey,
should.
it
It's
only
so
took you
funny.
You notice how everybody tried to claim 222?
No.
I was like, where did you get off? Arthur is ending, and you're
How
pulling this shit.
Dare you?
Sonic Tuesday.
DW is a cop now, and you're releasing
Yeah.
Dunda 2.
Oh, DW's a cop. AC.
Dun W2.
DW.
though?
Dunda my W2 forms.
Binky's gay. Anyways,
I made that up. He's not.
he's not.
No.
I just kept saying Binky's gay.
I thought that
No.
was real.
Fucking the rat teacher is gay.
but he came out a while
Isn't
ago.
Buster's dad's gay too?
The late
I-
great,
I-
the late great rat teacher. I forget his name.
Ratburn.
Wait,
Mr.
yeah,
Mr.
Ratburn.
Ratburn. What? How do you remember? How do you forget Mr. Ratburn?
Mr. Ratburn is my whole
He eats
inspiration.
nails.
He's my inspiration.
Yes.
No, hold on.
Way he
Binky's
taught
not.
those
Binky's
kids
not
to-
gay.
Yes, a gay
No,
rat. Yes,
Well, then-
very
Binky's not.
much.
You-
Binky's not.
The-
Binky's too straight.
Guys, the book's not
He's
real either.
toxic. Oh no. The Arthur books aren't real. I read Imaginations.
Yeah, you were reading the Berenstein Bears. You know?
Oh no, I was reading Arthur.
Arthur. What do I have coming up? Fucking crazy.
Elden Ring.
I'm gonna be streaming Elden Ring as soon as I get a moment to. Tomorrow at 8:00.
As soon as I get a moment tomorrow.
Let me catch my breath.
There is a possibility that that's true. But
That's awesome.
no, well, don't worry. Our viewers don't overlap. I don't have any. I just promised my friend I would, so we'll see. Don't come
What
to
are you
that.
playing it on? PC?
Yeah. I'll probably do it another day of the week that's not Saturday.
Elding
Saturday's just I wanted to do it later so it doesn't overlap really, but or earlier.
I don't think anyone streams at 8 p.m. on Saturdays. I think that's free.
Well, yeah. Again, nobody. Don't worry. Nobody would rather watch that than yours.
What if
Ever.
I'm there?
What if you're there? Yeah, me and Colin are doing a show tomorrow night. It's gonna be really cool. Check that out. 8
Yeah.
o'clock. It's the 1 year
Ping
anniversary.
Ping Elden Ring, bro.
It's called
Elden
Ping
Ring.
Ping Elden Ring.
It's going to be WDICK, and
Yeah.
you're going to be streaming.
WDICK, WIZ the Wiz Dick.
W Wizard with 3D Blast. No
Elden
one's
Ring,
gay.
Elden Ring, chicken and bologna.
Binky isn't gay. I found out this way.
When I wrote that in the chat, I was like, I hope. I just want that to be.
You just wrote a bunch of lies and then said the book was fake.
Yeah,
I
lied
was
about
half
that.
expecting the book to be just a shit post. That
It is.
that was just an excuse for you to post an image of yourself.
The thing is, like, your posts are so like left field sometimes. that
Yes.
I thought it was.
Yes.
I thought it was a joke.
I
But at
work
the
on a
same
lot
time, I
of
was
things,
like,
though.
No,
You
no,
can believe it, right? Like, I work on a lot of things.
I wonder. I wasn't sure if it was true because like I knew you were
Yeah,
a
some of
writer,
us still aren't.
but at the same time, the way
Don't.
the way,
I will say this: don't base your expectations off of the fan fiction that I write in the SoundCloud. Don't go into it expecting that.
Wait.
From free samples.
Don't go in.
Corporate
Don't be
clown
like,
is
"Oh, yeah, where's
considered-
Snape having sex with a golem?"
With Miltor.
Yeah, where's
Miltor.
Miltor? Where's Miltor? Burns book immediately.
All right. Well, I guess we'll after show this shit. I
Yeah.
guess. Ugh, that sucks.
Guys, gotta wait.
Wave.
Gotta
I'm gonna do a circle wave.
Ooh.
I'm doing a.
A little bit of sumo wrestling.
Goodbye.